A live look now at Oakland, where the city's police department is taking a big step to close one of the darkest chapters in its history. OPD is about to begin a one-year probation period that could lead to the end of nearly 2 decades of federal oversight. It all stemmed from a police corruption scandal back in 2000. A former rookie officer blew the whistle on 4 officers known as the Riders. They were accused of routinely planting drugs on suspects, beating them, falsifying police reports, and making unlawful arrests. More than 100 Oakland victims filed lawsuits. KPIX 5's Andria Borba sat down with OPD's police chief to learn some of the key changes he's made to emerge from the federal monitoring.
So it really is a different day in Oakland.
Oakland Police Chief LeRonne Armstrong has been with the department 24 years before the Riders scandal hit that sent the department into federal oversight and ultimately receivership. Today, under his tenure as chief, the department moves into a one-year sustainability period to see if the 52 civil rights changes mandated by the federal government stick, which would allow the oversight to finally drop.
I hope that our community feels the change in this department. The culture is different. It is a young department. It is not the department that I saw in the late 90s. We are bringing in young officers that are willing to partner with our community. They are accepting of civilian oversight.
Among the key changes, Armstrong says the department has made a reduction in use of force and racial profiling.
Really training our officers to actually try to minimize their need to use force. The idea that we have done everything we could to reduce racially biased stops by reducing our stop data by nearly 70% over the last 4 years.
Critics worry that after this one-year test, the department will regress, will backslide into old habits, infringing on the civil rights of Oaklanders. Chief Armstrong counters, saying systems are in place to keep the department and its officers progressing forward.
We have a process now to maintain that. So we don't expect to regress at all. And that's really what I think is important, that not only do we change for today, but we put policies in place to ensure that there's a succession plan, that it's not just about the person who's in the seat today.
Chief Armstrong says it is about building trust and transparency for Oaklanders.
We didn't start our reform effort today. We've been reforming over the last 20 years. And I hope everybody feels a sense of admiration about the progress that has been made here in the department that we are today, and I hope our community feels it when they interact with us, that we're better.
If all goes well during this sustainability period, OPD could emerge from federal oversight as soon as May 31st, 2023. In Oakland, Andria Borba, KPIX 5.